Greetings and all that. Fist bumps, man. All the way around. Say hello to Bill Squire, who I hope is feeling better than you could only feel better than you did yesterday.
I feel much better. I'm 100% better than I was yesterday. Yesterday was a miserable day. Fun in a weird way, but it was pretty miserable. But yeah, thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys, and also creepy hugs.
Creepy hugs and all that.
After all that,
sure,
yeah.
Why not? You're back in your chair.
I'm back in my chair.
After doing the show yesterday on the floor.
I can keep the food down now. I'm not puking.
That pizza probably tasted fantastic last night.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I could only eat like one piece though.
Really?
Just because I was still pretty
You're still
nauseous,
teetering on the edge. Yeah.
And then I went and I did my Thursday show that I run at East End. Like popped in, did a few minutes, and then just went out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know,
because I know you blew off that kidney benefit.
I did. Yeah, I did that. But this was, something that's 2 minutes from my house.
Sure.
And I could get in and out. Mm-hmm. So I just went up, told a few jokes, and then I was just like, yeah, that's good for me.
Yeah. For those of you who missed the show yesterday, Bill was extraordinarily hungover.
It was so bad.
From the Tool show the night before.
Yeah.
It was a combination of really a couple of rookie mistakes in there, but we're all guilty of them from time to time. I've done it myself where it's a combination of you don't realize that you haven't really been drinking lately, and then you go hard, and you also didn't eat.
Yeah.
And you find yourself in the depths of despair come 3 a.m.
I was grazing. I was in a suite, so I was like grazing while I was in the suite, but I guess it just wasn't enough, and especially with how long I kept drinking after the concert.
Sure.
That's what got me going. Need that meal at the end of the night to have everything get soaked up a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, say hi to Poundcake, who's back behind the glass.
Afternoon, white people.
Mary Santora is out. She's doing some shows in Arkansas. She's back doing shows in town this weekend, though. If you're out and about, I think she's doing Hilarities on Sunday night. Our boy Tom Papa is back in town. He's your headliner at Hilarities this weekend. Love seeing him. He'll be in around 3:20 this afternoon. One of the best.
Love Tom Papa.
He's got his own radio show these days.
I know.
He's doing everything, this guy. Very, very busy. Very talented. And, of course, Bill's Friday Get Down towards the end of the show.
There
was a
little extra gravel in the voice.
Yeah, that's what I was counting on. There's simply no way to know when the weekend begins in the absence of Bill's Friday Get Down. So that's what'll be coming up. If you'd like to join us, please do telephonically, 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007, whatever crosses the transom of your mind. You can leave it off here. 35192 if you want to text. You want to email me, Twitter, Facebook, all that. You want to go to alancoxshow.com.
Ooh, there's a good video I posted a few minutes ago. You've watched porn lately.
I've watched a little bit of pornography.
Well, there seems in 2019 to be a trend where there's a lot of step-sibling porn, where it's a girl that comes into the room and it's like, hey, stepbrother.
Why do you have to say stepbrother? That's
what they always say, because they have to set it up, and they, it's exposition. They got to do it quickly. They got to set the scene, and so they always call him, hey, stepbrother, so-and-so's going, and I need a ride, so can you give me a ride? And he's like, I'm not going to give you a ride. You're a brat. And he's like, but if you give me a ride, I'll do something for you. And he's like, what are you going to do? And so it's all these dumb scenes, but there's a parody of it, a very funny sketch of the brother that's just not into it. He's like
turning the cliche on its head. Yeah,
it's very funny.
Because a lot of what I like are the legal hoops that they have to jump through on porn sites, by the way, where sometimes you'll see a video and it'll say, girl has sex with not her brother.
With not brother.
With not brother. Not mom and son. Yeah. Because, it actually, pornography, ironically, really, the way that those sites work, it really flies in the face of the whole Facebook throwing their arms in the air and going, can't do anything.
Right.
Because there are a lot of regulations with porn sites.
Is there, though?
Yes. Porn sites are way better at moderating content than Facebook. They have to make sure people aren't putting up, like, rape, snuff films, and, sex and violence go hand in hand in a lot of these porn sites, and they have to keep a close eye. And you might not have noticed this, but nothing seems to be stopping the growth of porn sites. So when Facebook goes, we can't do anything about it, porn sites go, yeah, you can, because we have to, because there are laws in place that hold the porn industry accountable for dangerous content, and porn is still exploding, so it can be done.
I wonder what the parameters of that is, because I thought you couldn't do like incest porn, but I've seen like.
Well, that's why they say girl has sex with not her brother.
But with that said, I've seen porn with like there's twins and they're like two twins and then they have someone in the middle, so it's like an Eiffel Tower. So I was like, does that count?
As long as they're 18, they're not doing it with each other. You'll notice they don't do anything with each other.
But like they're still in the porn together.
Right, but they're two individual people who are of age. So that's all they care about.
So if they touch like a nipple of the other brother, it's illegal all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Like, what do you have to do for it to be like incest? You have to touch a nipple or.
Well, you have to have sexual intercourse with a member of your family.
But you're already nude with someone on camera.
You know that naked does not equal sex, right? Maybe it does for you. What do I know? I don't know what Poundcake does in his off hours. Maybe every time you're naked, you have sex. Banging in the shower, banging in the hot tub, whatever it is. But nude does not equal sex.
Yeah, but I just figure once there's a camera rolling, now it's porn. So now it's...
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's why that stuff's on there. I mean, so these porn sites,
I've never seen them together.
They have to keep their eyes on this all the time.
And no matter what porn you're talking about, nothing's as upsetting as the new "Baby It's Cold Outside." There's
the John Legend, Kelly Clarkson
so
version.
Bad.
Well, I played a little clip of it a couple of weeks ago.
Well,
didn't I?
We didn't have the clip yet because it hadn't been
released.
I gave
you some of the lyrics.
You gave us some of the lyrics, but then when you hear how it all unfolds, it's real cringy.
Okay, I've got some.
We're both adults, so who's keeping score? I think they should rejoice.
I have one more drink.
It's your body and your choice.
I like John Legend a lot, and I understand what he's trying to do. It's just the end result. I don't know who wants this.
It sounds like he wants her to leave the whole time. The whole idea behind the song is that she doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want her to leave, and so they're gonna, using the bad weather as an excuse for her to stay over.
This sounds like a role reversal.
This sounds like she wants to stay, but he's like, I need you to go. I am a black man, you are a white girl, and I am not going to have you spend the night here without a witness.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what it sounds like.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I don't need to get swatted by your brother because...
He's like, your driver's here, he's honking the horn. Also, why do you live with your parents still? That's weird.
The cops are outside. They're going to shoot a black man.
Uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
But I think you're really cute. Please leave if you can.
Your eyes are like starlight now. One look at you, and then I fell.
I see the sirens outside.
Please go.
Hear the sirens. Yeah, that's right.
Hands up, don't shoot. I cannot breathe.
Then you really ought to go.
Eric Garner didn't die for this.
Both of our lives matter. Yeah, well, there you go. John Legend and Kelly Clarkson. Again, he's always, God bless John Legend. He's married to the lovely Chrissy Teigen, and they're constantly trying to impress each other, and something tells me that this was something he did because his wife one night, while they were getting high, said, hey, you should do that. Yeah.
This seems more like a troll than anything. This doesn't even seem like they tried to make it, like he knew it was going to be this ridiculous.
No, I think that this came for one reason and one reason only. That the stories went around that there were radio stations that would play the old song.
Right.
Who doesn't want to be? John Legend goes, I'll give you a song to play on the radio.
Yeah.
Stations flipping to Christmas, play this, and I guarantee you a bunch of them will play it. So that's the only reason. Nobody was clamoring.
Nobody
for
wants this
yeah.
new
How
one.
come artists aren't making like Christmas albums like they used to?
I think a lot of them do.
So a lot of them do.
I never hear about it.
Bublé and
It's just hard to get anything to catch on because doing a new Christmas song, like Mariah Carey is so lucky that song caught on.
That's a classic.
It's a classic now.
Yeah.
But it's
a very recent classic.
It's a recent classic.
It's not
and
Frank
it's still
Sinatra.
20 years old, 25 years old.
That's right. Okay, listen, if you're on hold, I'll get you on the way back. I've got a break here. I will have a last pair of tickets for you this week to see comedian Ryan Hamilton, who's going to do Playhouse Square with our friend Jim Tews next Saturday night, the 16th, at the Ohio Theaters. If you want to go to that show, stick around and I'll have it for you after the break. 35192 if you want to text.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio